Hello and welcome to TinkerTanks-WoT, the Tier 5 battle on Erlenberg in my M8A1 Tier 4 American tank destroyer. This is a Stuart-based vehicle based on the Stuart light tank, open-top turret, and a 3-inch anti-tank gun. A lot of people prefer the 57mm. That has significantly less alpha damage, but a very much higher rate of fire, and a little bit better penetration, I believe. The thing is, I don't like to sit out in the open and shoot people over and over again when I can help it, because, well, that means they have more time to shoot back. So I like the bigger gun, which I can get a shot off and duck and do more alpha damage that way. Like, technically the 57mm has a higher damage per minute rating, but I just prefer the playstyle that makes the 3-inch gun a more viable option. So, we're approaching the castle, that being one of the main conflict points on this map. And typically you get a bunch of heavies and tank destroyers fighting it out up here. And this game is going to be typical in that respect. Now, I'm going to stay well back because, well, I'm a Tier 4 in a Tier 5 game, and I have very, very little armor. What I'm doing is keeping an eye on things down the side of the down the side of the castle, because very often an armor destroyer pops up at the top of that hill just south of the castle at the intersection of G1 and H1. And it seems useful to be ready for them when they show up. And there's a Cruiser 4, but I'm not worried about him. I've got a teammate engaging him. And there's the tank destroyer up on the ridge. And I don't think I can penetrate that Stug at this angle, but hopefully I can drive him back off the ridge, which, deny him shots at me or my teammates. And who knows, he might have stuck his nose up far enough that I could get a decent angle on him, but he didn't. So, donk another blind shot out there, just in case he's thinking about coming back. And he seems to be convinced that, seems to be dead, actually. I don't know who shot him, but it's all good. So, moving up, now that things are opening up a little bit. Doesn't look like they've invested heavily in the castle, because you can see their heavies on the other side of the map. Oh no, the Stug 3G is still there. I'll put some fire on this KV-1. And of course, at this range, well, at any range, I have to hit his weak spots to penetrate with this gun. And the accuracy is not there to make that a real reliable proposition, but the rate of fire is good enough that you can just keep putting shots in. Doing exactly what I said I don't like to do, which is sit out in the open and fire shot after somebody, but I was pretty confident that he could not see me and had more pressing concerns anyway. So, time to move up. There is artillery in this game, and if I can get over there and take care of them, that'll be good work if I can get it, and it will help. Pardon me, it will help the team. So here I go. It's a pretty mobile little vehicle, quite quick actually. As you can see, hitting 55, 60 kilometers an hour pretty easily here, and heading over to see if I can't spot their artillery. And crossing the bridge, a little bit of pucker factor here because I'm right out in the open with long outlines of sight, but I make it across safely. And there's the birch gun, and I miss him, don't quite get around in time to shoot at him, so I'm going to try and get a little distance on him, get a sighting, and somebody else shoots at me. It's the other artillery, the Bishop. And the Bishop's actually got some more armor than most artillery. But I put a shot into him and almost get zapped by the birch gun. So, time to deal with that fellow. And put a shot in, he misses, and the next shot kills him. So, now back to you, Bishop. And the turret on this vehicle does not traverse quickly. Okay, put in a shot. Go for another one. He misses me, thankfully. He would have one-shotted me there. And artillery takes him out. Yay, artillery! There's a B1 Tier 4 heavy tank over in the cap circle. Or over by the cap circle. So, put some shots into him. And he stops out of sight of the Churchill 1, but not out of sight of me. He's tracked. Another crit. And he's dead. Okay. Moving on up. Looking for new friends to play with. And I've realized I've only got 2 rounds of armor piercing left. And there's an M4. This is very bad news because, again, my turret traverses quite slowly. But again, one of my friends takes him out. And so, go have a look at this T-14. He's got pretty bouncy armor. I'm going to have to place my shots carefully. Not like that shot, which just bounced. And I'm dead. So, that's the end of the game for me. But not for my team. Now, this BDR G1B, you can see on his barrel 2 white bands. Those are marks of excellence. That means that this fellow plays better than 85% of the people who play this tank on average. So he's pretty good, and he's showing that by putting some fire on that T-14. And he has a quite potent 90mm gun, as you can see there. The T-14's coming for him, and he ends him, which also ends the game. So, pretty good game overall for a Tier 4 and a Tier 5, and it's good for an Ace tanker badge, and a couple of ribbons. Some reward experience. 824 damage, 692 spotting damage. Not at all a bad total. And, well, let's see. Yeah, took home 19,788 credits, which is good. 863 raw experience. Again, not bad. And first on team. So, all in all, a very good game in a light armor destroyer. And let's see, 25 shots fired, 15 hits, 8 penetrations, 531 damage for more than 300 meters. My armor did not bounce anything. And, yeah. So, there you have it. I hope that you've enjoyed that replay, and if you did, please like below, subscribe, all that happy crap. And we'll see you soon. Take care.